Hey guys, welcome to episode number 3 this week for Hogwarts Legacy on Sundays, and let's sorry guys for not having an episode of Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Chronicles this past Thursday. So the reason why your king and your luckiest man was not feeling up to date is because I was pretty much tired during the last number of days. We talked about the last number of nights. But the plan going forward, guys, since we're already on the second week of, for this month of, pretty much if you look at it, pretty much something much more drawn in between, and, we are going back, and we're still going to be doing Final Fantasy Tactics. Guys, it was Chronicles is coming Thursday in the mornings, so that's still based on the schedule right now. But yeah, guys, also today is also the third episode as we speak to start the year. Unbeatable Queen, shout out, how you doing? Thank you for joining us today, and also guys, today's date. Today, guys, it is January 11th, 2026. And who could possibly forget, guys, since the last live stream that we've done was pretty much when we actually did not one, but exactly two, technically, guys, only doing 2 side quests after, I want to say, like, one main mission from last week, during the second episode, if you will. And,
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello.
But other than that, guys, during the last number of days,
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
it's King and the Luckiest
Everyone
Man.
thinks I'm
I've
utterly
only,
balmy.
I tackled
Samantha
Steve for the
thinks I'm
last number of
potty.
days for
But
work,
it's this
and,
painting. I never noticed it before. If I know
coming out of
God,
yesterday,
and I do,
there was some
an
sort of,
empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
little mishap,
Something more to this.
with my pickup time and my drop-off time, But as far as anything else, I
Are
mean,
there any other empty paintings like this
Team
around
overall
the
was
school?
good.
Yes, a few.
The time,
This entire
here's the thing, guys, the
place is
time
somewhat of a
slot,
riddle, to be honest.
the time I
If
was
can work out
tackling,
the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do
well,
with
it's
all
going to
of
be
them.
9 to 2
As good a
yesterday
place
in
as
the
any to
morning,
begin.
guys, for us. Along with nice people at Chief in the back, and,
Have you gained
so
any
basically,
insights about the paintings since you've been
I was
studying
pretty much
it?
a half
I
hour
did
late
discover that
yesterday in the
casting
morning,
lumos has an
and,
effect of some kind.
I told the situation, guys, it doesn't happen all the time, and, guys, just to qualify, and also, guys, to be open and honest. Be open and honest, guys, as far as what we know here today.
If I have the time,
And
it
it's
may
like,
look- could be intriguing.
I mean, I understand
I've been
people would
racking my
really,
brains long enough. I hope you'll have
guys,
better luck
not
than I
assume or
have.
try to question. I would pretty much be,
Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
just to have something drawn in between or drawn enough attention on it. But if you think about it, it's like, if you want to get to work on time, I mean, it happens to some people, but technically not all the time if you think about it. And, well, with everything else in between and also, intact, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's like if you're a half hour early, you're welcome to, guys, stay a half hour later. And I'm like,
Revelio.
I would just rather, I would rather just take 1 or 2 things off the bat, so. But not as much as I would like, guys. So, so good sleep yesterday. That I can tell you. And, I am a little bit tired too. My throat is still fine, as I can tell you, but not as much as I would like. I have something to recommend.
It's not necessarily.
Cliff Smell, make love shout out, my partner. How you doing?
Puzzle that I'm trying to work out.
So I
Have a
haven't seen
look if
Chris
you're
Mal in
online.
chat for quite some time.
Perhaps you can spot a clue.
Thank you for coming by today, bud. If we can send me out in the chat, that'd be great. To start 2026. And don't forget, happy 2026 to you, by the way. And also SSC. Make a lot of shout out. And, guys, just to keep something much more simple. Just to have enough discovery and whatnot. And, all I know is, guys, I've just been busy during the last number of days. And, the first place winner, guys, has just been... I've just been busting a tail coming out of work. And, to my too long, I was going to get a chat done this morning. And my question is, here's the thing, guys, if she's going to be tackling certs, probably not. But here's the thing, guys. Guess what we're going to be doing today.
The riddle of the empty painting soon.
Since I won't be back with nice people at Steve and also with Pete till tomorrow, I'm gonna get back to protecting our sport. I'm looking to become, and hopefully win my second first place finish later on today, guys. This morning, we pretty much got a bowling tournament this morning, and we won't be back till like 3:15 or 3:30 from this afternoon. And my two loves finally gonna have something with her father and some of her family later on today. But it just depends what time we get back. Between the authorities and how good we finish and what's. Even though I've told you guys my averages and also my stats in the past, allow me to enlighten when I actually got my first ever first place win from last year. Now you guys remember I saw a 106 in the first game, and then I saw my fourth 200 game to take away first place, and also I got my first ever first place win for the first time in over 20 years, guys. So that's something to think about. And I do have an average of 223. Been going for 20 plus years since I was like, I don't know where to begin. Ever since I was like 8 or 9. But I will not say how many years that really is. It's really attached to that, or enough connection and also enough to detail. Also, guys, I have a high single of 205, and a 3-game total of, another word for 3-game total, guys, is, that's a high, we call it, guys, a high silver of 378. That's what I was thinking. My favorite shot, guys, is the strike. So I'm hoping I got enough to get through today, and, I also have to pay my bowling rental locker for $15 this week, and which is why I will also begin paying this again this Friday. So that pretty much explains enough, and also which also happens a lot. But as far as anything else, guys, everything else has been good. It's just been, it's pretty much been the same, not exactly different. It's just just to really take some time in hand. And yes, guys, the views and beliefs. But everybody's got their own, stuff to do. Guys, what to do and what not to do and what not. And, you want to protect your sport. You want to do something a little bit fun. And, you want to see what you really want to do. Like if you're doing bowling, if you're doing something more fun, doing something with baseball, football, basketball, and whatnot. And here's the thing, guys. I don't technically do any of the other sports, despite the fact only with bowling and with shooting. So, we are going to be having that this coming. Well, I know we're going to be having a mini Seer competition showcase here in the United States, here in Ohio, around, but I don't think I'm going to be requesting that by the time we hit the current date. And the current date, guys, is going to be on the second Wednesday, pretty much after this month, fellas. So, So technically we're looking at um, February 11th. As you guys don't know, it's pretty much exactly 2 days before Love and I hit our 9th year anniversary of Night Signed by then. So won't have enough to really include. It's kind of like keeping all the, the glory, the support, the love, and the respect between the two. And that's exactly what the plans are going to be, as far as I know. But I don't think there's any other stuff we have to do right
Let's
now.
get you back to your frame,
Especially with
Moth.
Night Sign and also Love and I's, also other things to really think about too. So we'll have enough to really concentrate and guys,
Nora
and
that I solved the
possession.
puzzle of that empty frame.
And I'm just hoping I can get another first place win, and
Nora,
guys,
I solved the mystery of
win
that
the entire
painting.
thing again
You did?
this year.
How?
I mean, this is 2026 now, so
I found
I'm
the
just hoping to
location
win the son
depicted
of
in
a
the
bitch
painting,
later
and then I
on today.
cast
So
Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
Love bought
Logical, I suppose.
me my
Pity
Sony
I was
Vibe
so close to solving
the other
it.
day, and
You have a knack for solving riddles.
she told me to come and pick it
Maggie's
up
good at
and
that
spend
too.
time with her for a
So
while.
is Meat.
This
Although he
past
does
Friday
tend to
night. So
over-explain.
I'm like,
Well, I'm glad
okay.
someone figured it out.
Actually, it may or may not have been
The
Friday,
moth.
but most likely
I should
Thursday.
have seen that.
But I'm not so. We also, guys, have a collection updated. So, guys, see, we're now level 3 to start Hogwarts Legacy this morning. And also, guys, to get through today, let me put a little bit of, CN, and I'm also at another live stream on my phone today. Okay, there we go, guys. But yeah, as far as anything else goes, I believe those are the only few we can only add up for now. Must gonna begin the field guide page. So we got 1 out of 8 just now, so it's good enough to handle. Alright guys, speaking of other stuff, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning after another 1-week pause for live streaming. With your king, guys, and your luckiest man. And your first place winner from this past year at a bowling tournament this past year. And I'm hoping I repeat, fellas. I'm hoping I go my tools and find my keys from last year. And so everything's settling down and, try it again. So, even though I wasn't at bowling this past week, I've been doing the last 2 weeks because, I've just been working 2 to 7s. And I was talking with Kevin, and it's like, we actually needed to work something out. We need to really have a sit down, maybe have some sort of, to have people swapping this month, so. But other than that, guys, we're pretty much good. Since I'm finally back to the days I used to work under chief management, and the only days we're looking at, guys, for me, is Monday, Thursday, and Fridays. So that won't be a problem. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, a lot of love, support, and respect, and guys, amazingness, togetherness, and also, guys, our biggest, strongest power of our community. I did make one of you a mod this past week, and pretty much you guys became my 639th mod. I can't really think about who it is, but I think it's like one or the other. I think so, but I can't really toot my own horn enough to see who it is, but I mean, I think I know, but I won't say which one. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Guys, keep our open arms and also keeping something else straightforward. So we have our social media, our YouTube accounts, and also, guys, Facebook accounts together. And yes, guys, our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. If you guys consider me out today, today is pretty much the second Sunday of the start of January, and I also did have a good night's sleep yesterday. I mean, this morning, when we pretty much had, just a little more snow, through last night and overnight, and I'm like, okay. Technically, that's not a lot of snow right there, buddy. So, you guys have also heard the breaking news yesterday. It's involving, hey, from Higher Voltage, Love CN, make a love shout out. Good morning, how are you? Love Miss CN. Love CN, what's Sesame Cell? Well, guys, my new sister, my new Love CN, instead of Sister Sahi, or Love Sahi, she's actually now my 640th mod here today. So, Love CN, how you doing? Make a love shout out. But as far as anything else, guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard yesterday. We pretty much had a sad passing between one of the, one actor. I mean, I do know Bob Seger and, Rod's. Well, as far as I know, guys, here's the thing: Rod Stewart is still alive. He pretty much turned 81 this past weekend, or yesterday, or Friday. Well, what I'm actually talking about, guys, is we recently lost an actor. The one that played as one of the. Now, you guys remember watching Space Jam back in 1994, or back in '96, back when Michael Jordan was in one of them. And then you had the Looney Tunes. Let's name a few. Like Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, the Tasmanian Devil, and Daffy Duck and whatnot. So from what I've heard, it wasn't Michael Jordan that really passed away yesterday. I mean, this past Friday. So from what I've been hearing, is the fact that, you guys remember who, the Looney Tunes were calling themselves by? When they were pretty much called the Toon Squad. They actually wanted to battle the Monstars for stealing, basketball players' talents back then. I've seen Space Jam. It's a good movie. It's funny. But the fact is, guys, there's only one human being that pretty much played as one of the opponents that was taking on the Toon Squad the one that recently passed away, on the first Friday this past week. And that is, he actually played as one of the Monstars. It's one of those 8-foot, maybe like 10-footers. Guys battling the others, that's like compared to Michael Jordan, but, see if I can look for the actor's name. I mean, I know I know there's like 5 Monstars that the Toon Squad were facing, but it's like, the only way you guys can play basketball is 5v5, so that's the best way to do it right there. But if you're playing dodgeball, you're doing 6 taking on 6 until you get somebody out. We hit somebody with a dodgeball, And what's the movie Dodgeball, guys, is a Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, Justin Long. I don't know who the one that was thought to be mean or thought to be angry, but I do know Sylvester Stallone was not in Dodgeball. He was only best known, guys, as Rocky Balboa and those boxing movies. Wanted to be a world heavyweight champion in the ring, but I mean the fact is, guys, if you're looking at this one actor, he sadly passed away at the age of 69 or 70. Now this actor's name is coming out of he played as one of the Monstars. I know, guys, it wasn't Chris Rock, so if we look at this one actor, guys, let me tell you guys for a minute. His name is. Can I get that one real quick? Oh, never mind. So, guys, the actor's name is. His name is T.K. Carter, guys. So, you guys have heard of him in movies like The Thing, coming out of John Carpenter. But we all know John Carpenter was famous for doing one of those movies over the years. And then you have, as I mentioned, guys, Space Jam. So apparently, guys, according to the New York Post, they actually state the following. So apparently, guys, The Thing and Space Jam actor T.K. Carter recently passed away at the age of 69, coming out of his home. And, we all know, guys, he pretty much was a good actor. I mean, in my opinion, and you guys can voice your authorities or pretty much your theories. Now, if you talk about playing a star in Monsters, or you talk about playing somebody in Yellowstone, somebody playing in the States concert with your favorite heroes. I mean, I've always thought, people thought they never heard of this brother. And never heard of this actor to begin with. But I do know he is best known for playing in Space Jam as one of the Monsters. So, I can't really tell you who this actor, played recently as one of the Monsters, but I do know they will try and, still, the talents and also the powers from, basketball lessons, because we all know Michael Douglas was not in that either. And then we have somebody that did well, and pretty much still was like he was in a good, good sense of humor. And talk about a good age. Despite the fact, if we look at him inside of Space Jam or any other stuff, But other than that, guys, I've always thought with him, I couldn't really tell who was one of the Monsters that he played as, but I would assume he wasn't that one blue one. So basically, guys, he was coming out of Duvalde, California, this past Friday, and it was recently announced from according to TMZ. So his body was found during 5:30 5:30 or 5:40 this past Friday night. So yeah, yeah, guys, recently this actor was known for playing that. So yeah. So one of the Monsters he played, guys, his name is Nawt, N-A-W-T. So yeah, that was the actor that played in Space Jam alongside Michael Jordan and Wayne Knight. Once we all know Wayne Knight is like 70 now. Michael Jordan's like 63, so he's still the brother of basketball. I don't know, I have no clue what he's doing now. And also Wayne Knight. Now Wayne Knight is also coming out of Jurassic Park with, you guys remember the actors back then, so, I mean, I feel sorry for the brother. I mean, to be open and honest. I know I know you guys have seen Space Jam a long time ago. And so have I. It's just, I mean, for me, it's too hard to tell, so. But God have mercy on his soul, guys. Of his health and also his family. As you guys can see, we're checking out a little more exploration. You see, you have a lot of healthy food. I mean, talk about vegetables and I believe those are beans down there. I think, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, we guys have. If you guys have seen Space Jam, it's pretty much a basketball. I mean, here's the thing, guys. It's pretty much a basketball story. About Michael Jordan, and pretty much based on his life, and also the Looney Tunes in the past and present. But guys, Mickey Mouse was not in that. I know Mickey Mouse was not. I know Minnie was not. I know Pete was not. But the fact is, if you look at movies, based on this character, or based on any basketball movie, here's the thing, guys. people thought Michael Jordan was gonna be in, here's the thing guys, in the sequel with LeBron James. But that was not exactly the case. I just feel like people were just making a mockery of it, of having the odds against them. But yeah. But yeah guys, may God have mercy on his soul. No Michael Jordan, but the other one that played as one of the Monstars, so. But I'm just not positive what color he was. La Loves Minerva, make a love shout out. I just saw my 640th mod that I just made earlier today. And that was Miss CN. I just told her where's Sesame Cell from Family B. Along with Sis Annalisa and Brother Paul Donza or something. Or pretty much whoever it is, but you guys get the idea. But yeah, as far as anything else goes, I mean, I'm not gonna really say if there's gonna be another Space Jam movie. I mean, that's not exactly what Warner Brothers is leaning towards. What they actually have and going forward this year is the first ever Harry Potter TV series. So that's gonna be arriving on HBO Max pretty soon.
Have you ever had a cauldron?
And this is just me spitting out an answer, guys. I want to say no. It's just that I don't think I'm going to find any interested, pretty much interested, or strong, coming out of anything in his pocket or anything. But all I'm gonna say is, guys, I will end on this. I feel like the Harry Potter series is going to do well, but I feel like it's gonna be nerves and jitters, or pretty much giggles and grins, whatever happens. But I mean, if everything else goes well as planned, I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. In hand. So guys, after completing one of the side quests, let's discover a painting. My character is going to be attending the defense, taking on the dark arts class. So, but yeah. I mean, there's always been an understatement if you look at the all-time greats of basketball. You talk about Walt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, just to name a few, and the one and only Charles Barkley. So, yeah, guys, Charles Barkley is still alive, as far as I know. He's still doing basketball stuff with broadcasting and, talking about how things are going. And also, guys, you look at the all-time basketball coaches over the years, which I brought a lot of talent and brought everything to protect our sport. So, I mean, you cannot find out, you cannot really see who's gonna be doing what in the future. You just can't. As long as you know what you're doing.
Thumbs up.
Tessa, make a love shout out. Coming out of La Loves Imelda. How you doing?
Imelda.
But I will not go any more further, guys. Basketball is now one of my 4 priorities. You guys remember, one of my 4 priorities is RPGs and baseball. Loving favorite of protecting our sport is baseball with RPGs. You guys in the chat, WoW and Steve, and my family, and my 2 love for the last 8 years. Soon to be 9 after this month, so I'm just getting the stuff under control by taking it one day at a time. Yeah, by the time I tackle that one county bowling tournament, guys, I'm hoping I can take another first place win for the second time in over 20 years, but I will bring the odds to them. And, have a lot of sportsmanship as much as we can get it, so. But no worries. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys want to catch more Hogwarts Legacy every Sunday mornings, and if you guys want me to truly go back to Final Fantasy Tactics, it was Chronicles this coming Thursday in the mornings. I don't think there's going to be a bad possibility to think about that, because if I wasn't going to be as tired as I am, you guys would have had an episode on the first and past Thursday of this past week. So I have a strong feeling I might do a new episode this coming Thursday. Plus, I don't have to worry about going back to Nice People at Sea till tomorrow in the morning. So then I'll be back at WoW for another 2 days this week. It's coming Tuesday and Thursday, fellas. And then back with Great People at Sea, and also my nicest boss in the back on Thursday and Friday after tomorrow. So that will not be a problem at all. Technically, I don't think it's going to be a concern or feeling bad or anything, or having its own ego. So, but I think we'll be strongly be fine. That I can tell you. But I mean, as long as we know what we're doing, we're doing good. That's all we can do. We had good sleep this past Friday too. So, actually no, yesterday. No, I actually did work 9 to 2. So. Or pretty much any other way around it. So yeah, I don't have to worry about the other ones trying to distract anything. I'm gonna block that out later on today. So, but yeah, if you guys want to catch more Hogwarts Legacy, this comes Sunday in the mornings based on the schedule. And if you guys strongly want me to get an episode, go back to new episodes of Hogwarts. No, not just Hogwarts on Sundays. In a tall order. But also, guys, the best sim strategy of the year. This past year, during the Game Awards. And remember, guys, it's Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Chronicles. And I still want to get a premiere of Lego Horizon this coming Mondays, but I'm not going to have any time to, maybe do it tomorrow, since my ass is going to be tired after today, so that's to really, keep something fortunate, have something, like having hot chocolate or hot coffee and whatnot to wake up. We guys get the idea, so that will not be a concern or, bad reputation, so it'll be alright. It'll be comfortable. It's not going to get replaced. As you guys can see, we have a character that's battling, some with a T-Rex skull.
You'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces.
We got the professor on the staircase, guys. Her name is Professor a cat. H-E-C-A-T.
It was a
cat or
from the
hacker.
Poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've
He's
heard
actually
of it.
teaching so many students
Now, you may be asking yourself
how to use this
an
one
old woman
spell
like me
coming out of the dark
single-handedly
arts,
took out the largest
perhaps, so
poacher ring in Eastern Wales
let's take
and
that
lived
out
to
for a minute.
boast about it.
But yeah, and if you guys also want me to play new games on the schedule to start this 2026 calendar year, make sure you guys hit that like button, connect to my channel. Well, I could say to stream as long as you can. Just remember, guys, like it, share, comment, and follow. And if you guys have any questions or concerns, you guys can let me know. Answer King, and your luckiest man can answer. Besides, I mean, it's not going to be that hard to really find it all,
Simplicity, especially in the heat of
Besides, I mean,
now, let's practice what we've
everybody's
just
got
learned.
something,
Starting
with something to connect, and also for 3 generations to see what we want to do, between the channel. But if you guys do have any questions or concerns, you guys can let me know in the chat, in the live chat. So we are at 609. We're now at 640 mods here today, so that's pretty much excellent. As you guys can see, we're doing Leviosa coming out of this class right now, so that's pretty much a good, significant thing. We're pretty much fortunate, something without any pressure on. But yeah,
Now,
it's good.
let's try something a little
It's actually
larger.
good. During the first few episodes when way after I premiered. But no worries. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys do have any questions or concerns, let me know. If you guys have any New Year's resolutions to start the 2026
Let
year,
us begin with a basic
do
cast.
not get yourselves, causing a bad idea. Causing a bad thing. So, guys, a bad thing could technically turn into a good thing. So, it really can. And I believe we got something with the dummy right here. So, and we have a new spell unlocked, guys. We had Levioso or something. And the pronunciation, guys, is LB. No, not LB. LEVIOSO. You guys can see. So we're gonna use circle, and we're using this on this one stone. Check this out, guys. We can break through the yellow seals with the spell on the bottom right of your screen. So that's a good thing. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys do have any questions or concerns, let me know. We're gonna see what we can do.
Now, the basic.
We got basic cast. Do another one. I mean, look how high this dummy is, guys. Look at this. It's pretty much high the way I cannot reach them. Whoa! I mean, it may be tall, but you know, guys, no other characters would be taller than the other one. But no worries, guys. It'll be alright. Come on, guys, we got 1, 2. Yeah, we're just doing the same old thing that we're doing. As you guys can see, so. Hold on, do we want to do some with yellow seals on them? I mean, this one I'm not sure.
Now, the basic cast.
Then we're gonna do a basic cast. Perfect. Again, guys, the most important thing and the most important rule is love, support, and respect is the key. They also make creative.
We'll start with you two.
And after making One Love's DN or Miss DN, not in front of on good and the one that, and also, guys, technically, since I always miss Sesame Cell, when they recently had Miss DN on the panel, you know, that's between singing, between one-on-one, or technically anything else on pretty much anything else on a spell, or pretty much something else on it. You guys can see we're nearly battling Sebastian Sallow. So we're just having a little bit of fun for a minute. As long as Scarface is not shooting people. So you guys can see, guys, we just got him out of this platform. But yeah, guys, we are now at 640 mods today. So if you guys ever want to be mods in the chat, just remember, guys, my next stream is I'm hoping I can get back and start shooting an episode of Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Chronicles on Thursday. You know, just coming Thursday in the mornings based on the schedule. So I can strongly do that. I'll let you guys know what the plan is. And I can tell you guys how that one county bowling tournament went. You know, I mean, to get through today. We are going to be leaving around 10 o'clock this morning. And then we won't be coming back or returning to, like, as I mentioned, guys, 3 and like 3:30 this afternoon. So it will not be a problem at all.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Yeah, guys, we are at 640 mods. And we're pretty much good in spirits so far.
I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Besides, we don't want to get ourselves stuck in the middle.
Right. That's enough spectacle.
Well, we're pretty much good in spirits.
Class is dismissed.
Just want to take our time. But no rush or anything. But yeah, guys, after knocking Sebastian out of using this one spell already, or pretty much the last few minutes, we're gonna talk to Sebastian real quick.
Well, that duel was quite something.
But if you look at duels, guys, I mean, that's the way how wands work. It takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of, you know, sense. You want to use something you haven't used before. Like if you're trained to use a lightsaber, you want to be a Padawan learner. If you guys have somebody to train you. Like, I mean, for example, you have a Jedi Knight, or you have somebody as an expert, as a Jedi, that can teach you the ways of the Force. You know, guys, like father like son, like mother like daughter. or a daughter from
Unsanctioned
another
dueling
mother, if you
organization.
will. So it just depends on it.
Exclusive
But as long as you know
and
what you want to
unsanctioned.
do by
Count
training,
me in.
like using a
Excellent.
wand, a
You're
lightsaber,
always right about you.
it takes a lot of
If you want
practice.
to get the most
Or especially
out
if
of
you
your
want to
time
spend
at
hundreds of
Hogwarts,
dollars at
you're going
GameStop
to need to
or,
break the rules
you know,
now
do
and then.
whatever.
Whether
Or
it's
pretty much
joining
buy
a
one on
secret dueling
Amazon,
club,
Best Buy.
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
I mean,
You
whatever,
just
guys,
have
it's
to be
more
clever
to,
enough not
you
to
know,
get
contain.
caught.
Or really
Thank you,
obtain.
Sebastian.
If you
I'll
just
keep
want
that
to
in
seek
mind.
it.
Good.
Or keep
Pleasure
something
chatting with you.
under
I'm sure I'll see you soon.
anything.
Perhaps
And
somewhere
yes, guys, knowledge is
unsanctioned.
power. We'll be
We'll
meet
see
and
if
greet,
your
guys.
performance
We're
today
now at
was sheer luck,
640 months today.
actual skill.
And,
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower
you know, just to keep
entrance.
our eyes open.
If you're interested.
And, get back to reality. If you guys know
Till
what
next
we're
time.
doing. And you know what I'm saying, so. So, the Dark Arts class wasn't as hard, so have a little fun with him. Well, guys, for 260 XP, it's pretty much brilliant, fellas. It really is. Let's start the chat here today. We also have other characters, fellas. We've got
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition.
Adelaide
Well done.
Oakes, Oakes. That's exactly what the last name is. We're not gonna do any locks just yet, as far as I know. See if there's any skill points we haven't done. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick save really fast, guys. Then we'll get to the big fest. Also, guys, just remember, like it, share, comment, and follow. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We are at 640 mods here today. The start of the second Sunday of this year. And also, guys, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we have to do, guys, is follow Sarah on Twitter. Hold on, guys, see if I can get the words right, and also correct them. All we have to do, guys, is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Brother Leon, top of the morning to you, my brother. How you doing? Oh, by the way, Leon, my brother, well, Sue just wanted to tell you that she said hi, and she does miss talking to you. But she's not going to church today, though. We've got we're gonna have a little something fun to protect our sport later on today, so. And then she's gonna be having a belated birthday dinner with her family before the end of tonight, so that's something to think about right there. So we don't want to feel, we don't want to metal or, you know, just really take care of and whatnot. So, but I repeat, fellas, no worries, no rush or less for anything, or rest for the weary. But yeah, guys, all we have to do, as I mentioned, follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And I have been on YouTube for over 9 years. When I heard some in the outside for a minute. But yeah, guys, I've also been on Twitter X and Facebook for 7. And my true love and I was strong. I mean, I don't think there's any other answer. But we are strongly gonna be here 9 years. For this coming months, this coming February is night to sign soon, so. I told her I still got that one thing in the box for her. That I'm gonna do in front of the people on, you know, during the red carpet. I mean, it's not like it's the Grand Ole Opry, or pretty much a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame concert or anything. It just depends whatever describes it, you know, So we are gonna do a little more romantic in the next couple more weeks. We'll talk about the next several weeks from you know, after this past Friday. So we'll have enough insurance to really pretty much apply as King Guys and the luckiest man. So no worries. Yeah, I did see McIntyre become the new WWE champion. He still be holding that title till maybe after the Rumble. I mean, maybe after the Royal Rumble by then. But I'm not 100% sure. I mean, we all know Cody Rhodes was going to lose it after an interference involving the third stipulation, which was exactly inside of a steel cage this past Friday on SmackDown. So, and that was take up Part 2, so I believe they're setting him up and Cody Rhodes maybe at the Rumble, or maybe like whenever the next pay-per-view is after the Rumble this year, but I'm not positive what it's gonna be next for Cody, but I feel like he has to win the Royal Rumble again this year. But I doubt he wins it for a third straight time. But yeah, guys, I lost my Musketeer one time, and losing Hubert twice, so. But yes, he gets to have some time with me later on today, and some time with her family. Yeah, I mean later on today, so. But it will be after this afternoon, fellas. So, you know, you just want to spend time with half and half. Yeah, I also did hear my brother Leon on January 15th. AMC is getting TNA Impact Wrestling, so I feel like it's a good home. It's pretty much a good opportunity. You know, just to have it back on the TV stations, on also one TV channel, specifically, so. But they actually did send a special thank you to Access TV, and also, pretty much on one or two other apps, I would assume. But yeah, TNA's been around since the early 2000s. But I was only like 7 or 8 years old at the time, so. So if you look at it, guys, it's the first thing to do, the first thing to do something, and the last to do something. As long as you guys know
Lucan's just over there.
what it could be. Or pretty much have the tools to do that, so. But no worries. And we got a little note, guys. Look at this. Get a little sum, let's write secret. Get a plus 80. Excuse me. But alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of our social media. So, good chance, guys. I mean, good chance. I still have an episode. I still be playing some more, Final Fantasy
Sebastian told me to
Tactics.
see you
It was
about it.
Chronicles. It's coming Thursday in the morning, so.
That's all I need to
We have
know.
social media,
I
not to
coordinate
press
a view
hard,
list for
not
correspondence.
exactly press super
I'm
hard
dealing
or
with
anything.
sorts. It's invitation
But
only,
we'll
so
be fine.
you
We're
must have
gonna
really
protect our
impressed
sport later
Sebastian.
on today. And, you know, when they say, guys, win or lose, it doesn't matter. No worries.
I seem to have a knack.
But yeah,
for
guys,
dueling.
that's gonna be the end of our
Then
social
you've come
media.
to the right place.
How does cross one?
If you guys
work
haven't
exactly?
checked out the other
You show up,
cool stuff
I
yet,
match you with other duelists.
let me tell you
and
something about
whoever
cool
is still
stuff.
standing in the end
It's pretty much
wins.
something free.
It's our way of determining
Anything
the
with
school's greatest
sales.
duelist once and for all.
And if you guys want to start
To
the year,
liven things up,
head over to the
winners
Steam
awarded
store.
a prize.
Head over to the Steam store, guys. Get a
Interested?
name account, pre-order and process, and buy something. If you guys are buying an old game, if you guys are buying a special game, if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can go after any 2 free games, any 2 for free. If you're doing Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys can go after new skins on Fortnite. So Fortnite has the new South Park thing, way and way after The Simpsons.
Next time, you'll need to
But as a
bring
matter
a
of fact, if you're looking to do some with not exactly with Fortnite, if you want to talk about doing some with Rocket League, you guys can do something that you're prepared
Me
to
in the
do,
ring.
or whatever you're ready for, whatever the new
Let the
skins
fireworks
and new
begin.
DLCs that are on it. Let's head over to the Steam store. If you guys are interested. You guys can go after any of the 2 games with no extra cost. Maybe you guys are buying the sales this morning to start the weekend or start the week. You guys can get discounts and events like, for example, guys, Dome Keeper, $7.19. You guys can get Dead Island 2 till tomorrow for a little under $5. You guys can also get Copycat for a little under $6. And beer and breakfast under $8. So, I don't know what's going on with pre-orders yet. I mean, you guys have heard the sad news, and also something shocking, if you will. We are going to be, GameStop's going to be going out and out of business, from what I've heard. So the one that I spoke to was one of my two loved roommates, and that's Beryl, to be honest, to be open also. And you guys understand, I've been to GameStop since I was a kid, and now they want to close everything, according to the CEO. I mean, whatever's fine with them, but I will not stop going to GameStop no matter what. You know, I can still do some on GameStop.com. You know, cast a pre-order and do something a little more fortunate. You know, but it's the only GameStop that I've been to since I was a kid. You know, and they used to make a lot of trade-ins, own bunch of games back then. And now a lot of people, and the ones that I want to say, guys, past and present, they used to work there, just wants to take it away. I mean, really. I wouldn't go that far. It's just, if the CEO behind GameStop wants to close everything and take its money back with them, I feel like that would be some sort of, not exactly a scandal, but a little more of a lawsuit. But, you know, guys, GameStop has been the only store that I've been to. You talk about doing trade-ins, buying games, going after accessories, and, you know, talk about gaming. That's all there is. But yeah, it's just, if there's not going to be another GameStop I can go to, I can always go on my PC or, you know, pre-order something the right way when you talk about it the wrong way. So, whatever works out. But, you know, guys, GameStop is something that I really, really had fun with and really enjoyed and continue to live on. Well, guys, we're going to be looking at a battle here, and it actually does state the following. You guys can see on the middle of your screen. Gonna be breaking through the Owl Seals, guys, with control spells, like the Levitation spell, Levioso. We want to target lock with the L2R3. Let's attract enemies, guys, without aiming. And we can use the right and left, and contains targets well locked. So, guys, in the words of Mike Dubs, check this out. We're gonna do a little more supply. But nothing else would really capitalize, guys, or whatever we can do right now. So, but as long as we keep everything else in position, I don't see anything else being, you know, doing something at the right time. Not exactly having, you know, guys, bad sensitivity or anything, but, you know, guys, whatever GameStop's leaning towards, they're not gonna have any more ideas. And trust, guys, they're not. As long as it's been an honor of being with them, they've always been my GameStop's always been something, you know, just to really suit up and prepare. And I suddenly have my first defeat, but no worries at this point in time.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
I'm not gonna do another round right now, but as far as any other games that are on sale, you guys can go to the Steam store and get Persona 5, you guys, Persona 5 Royal, for a little under 18 even. And yeah, there's a buttload of games that are on sale, pretty much not on sale to start the year. Always not at the moment, or pretty much, even if there's much more to really, you know, negotiate, maybe talk terms and whatnot. So yeah. But no, I don't think there's any other requirements, guys, as a first place winner, and your guys' king, and your luckiest man, so technically no. But as long as there's not enough to really get on sale, you guys can jump on a horse and maybe do a little riding and do some with a cup of tea in your hand. So as long as you don't fall off anything, you guys will do good. You guys will do fine. But other than that, guys, as far as anything else, you guys know my name on Steam. My name on Steam, guys, is ZachDawson93. And if you guys have nothing, you entirely have nothing to lose. Ric Flair wasted his life with drunken cameos. He needs to stop drinking. It's never good for anybody. Well, drinking's never a good thing. I mean, the fact is, unfortunately, how many people have seen people drunk if they're doing inside of wrestling and doing outside of wrestling. It's not a good thing to do. If you're pretty much like driving, if you're in a car, if you're in a passenger seat, or pretty much driving, it's not a good thing. I mean, the only way people would see if people are non-alcoholic or not been drinking as much is having police check you out, you know? You always want to be careful of your surroundings. You don't want to have your health have any concerns. And you always want to be safe and sound, and you want to, just look inside of your health, you know? You just don't want to get yourselves... to be open and honest, you don't want to get yourself in trouble. Or get somewhere drawn in between, you know? You just want to see what's good for your health, you know? You just want to eat fruits and vegetables, you want to have fruit, you want to have water, and whatnot. That's all you can do. Or even if you want to water plants, so... whatever it is you want to do. People have a right to stop you. People got rights. They always have and always will be. But yeah, guys, I've been on Steam for over 4 years. But pretty soon I'll be hitting 5 this coming March. So that's something to think about and also tackle. And guess, guys, for 3 generations just to really see what we can add in these first 3 months of the first quarter. And guys, for the start of 2026 here today. So what we can add. And pretty much have an addition. Well, guys, we also have some sort of thing going on here. Okay, there's not much going on. Well, we have to go to the Transfiguration classroom to go to Professor Weasley. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's a bit of green gas. You guys haven't looked at, but that's a bit of a bit of a look, if you will. Not to have anything else dragged.
Keep saying Chris Jericho coming back, don't know when.
Apparently Chris Jericho was hopefully scheduled to return this past Monday, but I feel like he's leaning towards returning at the Rumble and having his last run. I'm hoping he gets another world title before the end of the year. Same with AJ Styles, but I'm just not going to say for sure right now. If he does, it's not going to be a problem. But you know who's going to retire the two of them? The Reign General, Gunther. So, Gunther's going to be retiring one of the two. But the only one I can think of is AJ Styles, but it all depends what the future holds. But yeah, guys, if you guys are into RPGs, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, The Last of Us, Hades 2, any other RPGs you want to enjoy. Even if you guys are playing the best sim strategy game, one of the best RPGs of all time, Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles. If you guys haven't played the best sim strategy game, you guys are living under a rock right now, so... No, I'm not 100% sure what Square Enix has next up their sleeve yet. Technically, if they want to have something with Final Fantasy IX Remake...
Maybe a manger.
Well, I don't think Square Enix is going to be reaching out to that anytime soon. Especially if they want to just focus on... the main focus is only 2 games I can think of. That's to name a few. You talk about, hold on, I'm trying to think of the 2. Oh yeah, guys. The other one I have been waiting and waiting for a while. One of them being, guys, for example, Kingdom Hearts 4. Which I would assume Kingdom Hearts 4 doesn't get anything till maybe this coming summer. And then, I can see Square Enix leaning towards, not releasing Kingdom Hearts 4 till the end of this year. If they want to push it that long, Let's try not to have any interruption. But that's exactly it, guys. Not just Kingdom Hearts 4, but also, well, I know they're not gonna do.
Williams and
They are gonna do some with Dragon Quest 12 sometime this year. If they want to have some to drag and take their time with during the company. And then you guys have the third and final part of Final Fantasy VII as well. So that's what exactly take place after this year. But I don't want to have to have Square Enix puts another game off the edge or against someone that's closer than what it really has to be given. So I mean, I'm not going to say if Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be ruled out towards the end of this year, or even if they just want to. No, I mean, a lot of us won't be happy if Kingdom Hearts 4 does not release before the PS6 starts releasing. You know, coming out of I repeat, I was coming out of you know, between PlayStation and Xbox together. So I don't see Square Enix pushing Kingdom Hearts 4 and canceling the installment. I mean, they're still gonna have some. They're still going to proceed with Kingdom Hearts 4, but I haven't heard anything else since it recently made you know, good process, you know, and pretty much something to think about too. But
Excuse
for most of the time, yeah, I'm not gonna really say right now. But whenever Square Enix has any news between both games,
I trust your first class is
we're gonna
running
have to
well?
really be patient as a virtue.
Professor.
So
I heard as
we
much
don't know
from
exactly what's
Professors
going
Beckett
on
and
right
Ronan.
now. So
Seems Professor Fig taught
I
you
mean,
quite
whatever
a
they've
bit
got
during
for
your brief
some time
detour
this
here.
year,
What was it you said?
you know, it's all about
Some
what
ruins?
having to
I'd wager
having
there's
to
a
do
good
the
deal
waiting
more
game.
to your
So
travels here than what you've told me.
yeah, I
Isn't
did see
there?
Trick, and Evans got signed to Raw. Actually, Trick Williams got signed to SmackDown. Excuse me.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
Newsflash,
He
my
continues
brother
to be
Leon, it's
reticent
actually
about the
SmackDown,
details,
not exactly Raw.
mentioning only a few
So yeah,
slurs. Revelio, was it?
I don't have any other info
That's
right
correct,
now
Professor.
of what's
I
going to
see.
be the plan
Like
for
trying
both
to
of
get a
those
sonnet
games,
from a
but
streeler.
all I know is
Regardless,
both of
you
them are
must
hungry to
continue build
release.
upon what you've learned.
But I want to see
In
Kingdom
that
Hearts
regard,
4.
I've asked your
In my
professors to
opinion,
help
I want to
hasten
see
your progress
KH4
with some extra
get another teaser,
assignments.
you know, going into the summer. So, and yeah,
Professor
we'll see what
Ronan
happens.
did mention something about
But that's
that.
just my,
In fact,
I mean, that's
Professor
just my
Ronan will
theory.
meet you
That's
outside
just
momentarily
exactly
to
what I'm
assign your
thinking.
first one.
At least for
Now,
the time being.
regarding the trip to
Um,
Hogsmeade I mentioned
But yeah,
earlier,
I've been a fan of
we've arranged
RPGs
to
since I was a
replace the
kid,
supplies lost on
and
your way here, including seeds,
well, you know,
potion
guys, that's
recipes,
not
and
exactly
spellcrafts.
one of my four
Thank you,
priorities
Professor.
either.
And
Not just
Mr.
that one.
Ollivander
You guys are
will
into
connect
sports
you with
games
the
like baseball,
perfect
racing,
one.
tennis, golf, football,
We've
basketball.
managed your classes
If you
well
guys want
with
to
the
check
borrowed
out
one,
somebody
but
cool,
you'll find the magic
if you guys want to
with your
play
own
any other
wand to be far
sports
superior.
games that are on sale, you guys can buy any of them. And well, guys, I'm gonna go to
I've never
Spellcraft
heard of a
as third
spellcraft
option.
before, Professor.
Option actually.
What is it?
A spellcraft is
See
a
what the
recipe
true
of
meaning
sorts
really
used when
is
conjuring
about, though.
objects.
But yeah,
I shall explain
you
more
guys can buy
about
any
them when you
sports
begin
games
working
with no extra cost.
transfiguration magic.
You guys can check out my brother Beatles. Head over to youtube.com/brother Beatles. I mean, go to youtube.com/Beatles Eternally. He's a good friend of mine.
There's
Goes
an
me brother
Ollivanders in
Jack. I
Hogsmeade.
call him
There is.
a good
Most
brother of
people
mine,
are
and that's
familiar
Beatles.
with the
So,
shop in Diagon Alley.
you guys,
We're
search up
fortunate
brother
to have
Beatles,
someone like
guys.
him nearby.
On the
Mr.
channel.
Ollivander
He enjoys
is
playing
a
Apple
genuine
baseball,
craftsman
out of the park
and
baseball,
highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else
Diamond
to
Mine
pair me with a
Baseball.
wand.
That's a childhood project. And if you guys
Can you
want
tell me
to
more about the
play any
potions shop,
sports
Professor?
games to protect our
JPP's
sport,
Potions
you guys
stocks
play
a
anything
wide
you
array
want.
of potions
Have
ingredients,
your brain,
although they
you know, do the
rarely sell
thinking.
recipes.
Have the partnership to
Professor
help
Sharp
you out.
asked that they have a couple of
Or even if you
particular
guys
recipes
don't
on
know
hand
what
for
to
you.
really, if you guys don't know what to really buy in a sports game,
I'm
you guys
eager
are
to
going to
get
be
to
jumping in.
Hogsmeade.
You guys
Very
going to
well.
be going down
I'd
deep
like
a
you
little
to make
bit.
your first visit to the
I
village
mean,
with a
technically, you
class.
don't need a shovel to
He'll get
really
your bearings.
get games under
Perhaps
the
Sebastian
ground, but
Sallow or
you guys
Natsai
can buy
Erlewine.
any games you
I've
want.
noticed you spending time with them.
If you guys want to have a tight schedule or pretty much a tight budget in front,
I'd like
so
to go with
I
Sebastian.
mean, look at me,
Glad to hear
not a
it.
big spender all the
Mr.
time.
Sallow
So
is a capable young wizard, and
Um,
he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor
but yeah, you guys can
Rookwood's
check out Beatles
undesirables en
Eternally
route.
on YouTube.
Rookwood.
He's a nice guy,
A rather
good brother of
unsavory
mine.
local.
and a
Best
good
to avoid
friend.
him and his
Good,
associates,
positive
including his
friend.
right
So
hand of sorts,
check him out.
Theophilus Harlow.
And now as
if
far
you
as what
can.
I've been doing,
Once you've
I've got
finished
done.
Professor Ronan's assignment,
Under me
your
and my
friend will
brother
meet you at the
Beatles, I
castle
finished out my
grounds.
first game
No time to waste.
of my
The sooner you complete your
2014,
work, the
I guess my
sooner you can
2014
enjoy a
Yankee
hot beer at the
season,
Three Brooms.
and it was a little more of catastrophe. I mean, I wouldn't call, listen guys, I wouldn't call number one bad or anything. All I know is one run was not good enough. So between the dice that I have in front of me, with my brother Beatles, so, hold on guys, we have a little bit of info here. After talking with Professor Weasley, this one does state we actually want to speak to Professor Ronen, Ronen, to receive your first assignment. Then here's the smart thinking, guys. Here's the thing about assignments. What types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that when completed, we will reward you with new spells. That's a little more interesting. But think about rewarding, guys. We'll be completing your first assignment involving the mending time with Pyro, which is required to complete other quests. We can also track assignments, fellas, when we get the time to, do our process and quest menu of your field guide. So, I mean, that's something to think about too. That's a concentrate and see what lying ahead. Well, guys, I'm gonna do another save here. But as I mentioned, as far as what I've been doing, as far as baseball is concerned, but yeah, guys, the final score was game 1 opening day. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Hold on. Well, guys, it was with the Houston Astros yesterday. And the final score, guys, was Astros 3, my brother Beatles and I, and on my first loss, my 2014 Yankee season, 1. So, just remember, guys, win or lose doesn't matter. It's all we can take, and also, it's all in position. So, I mean, baseball is the only thing I'll play. The same with RPGs, with a huge matter, and have something much more important to play. And yes, guys, protect our sport. We'll protect everything that we have for,
teach me, Professor.
from now on,
Indeed I
going
do,
into
and an
every
exceedingly
new year,
useful one at that.
every day,
The
month,
mending
and week.
charm,
So.
Reparo. Fixes things right
And I'm
up,
also
makes
doing
a
my
broken
second game,
object feel
guys,
as
my
new in the
1920
blink of an
Yankee
eye.
season. So,
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
guys,
frequently than one
they
would
actually
imagine.
have this
As
website
Professor
that my
Weasley
brother
mentioned, I
Beatles
am not
was
the only
featuring
one who will be
on one of
teaching
his live
spells
streams
outside of class
this past
in an
week.
effort to catch you up with
So
your
instead
peers. A
of
number
continuing
your
my
professors
2005
have
Yankee
agreed to
season,
do so
guys,
as
with
well.
Diamond
But
Mine,
first, each
I
shall
decided to
ask
stop at
that you
that after
complete
15
a few
games
preliminary
because,
tasks to hone your magic.
let me guys know the
I
answer
have
to the
arranged
question.
some for today. See them
I cannot
through
stand
and then
losing
report
a
back
whole
to
lot.
me.
You
We
know what
will
they
have
say,
you
guys.
casting
There's a
Reparo
term.
in no time.
Win or lose, it doesn't matter. As long as you know what you're doing, protecting our sport, having some fun, and do what you gotta do.
Tasks
You know?
to learn Reparo.
No
You know what they
lesson or
say, guys.
lecture can
Brain,
compare to first-hand
brain
experience.
control beats
And
mind
these
control
tasks
any day of
should
the week.
provide
So,
you with just that.
it's whatever
Such
works out. It's
experience
just,
is invaluable when mastering
I mean, any
any
games
new
I
bit of
really want to
magic.
prefer. If I'm looking to target GameStop
I'll start on
soon
the task
again,
right away, Professor.
and we reunite before they close down, or even if I want to do something with, guys, technically with,
This is
with
the right
Amazon,
area.
I can easily buy
wonder where the
games on
flow of
Amazon
page
so
is.
quickly. But I don't think I'm going to have some sort of something fortunate or a catastrophe for that to happen. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what the plans are, and we'll see what's going on to, pretty much in a matter of time. So when you talk about a matter of moments, it just depends what we can really do, and just take our time. Hold on, guys. Can we get this one? Well, technically, guys, we have something floating on top already, or ASAP. Guys, baseball is life. You want to have a lot of fun. You want to have your players. You want to have your lineups. You want to have your starting pitchers that can get your strikeouts, get home runs for your team. You want to have the best win-loss record. You want to have the best players of all time. You really do. That's why, I mean, I love baseball more than anything with RPGs. It's one of my 4 priorities. I feel like football deserves to be in the junkyard, or even though I used to play both of the other sports a while back, but you know, guys, that's not exactly my cup of tea anymore. So, and it's not. But you know, for me, it's it's fun, have new experiences, have something to really jump into. It's like you want to play your favorite sport you haven't played before, or pretty much in its lifetime, or even if you just want to, see whatever game that is. So, all I know is you have to play any game you want, when you want, anytime you want. You talk about its name in the system.
Got it.
Alright guys, we have another field guide. Okay, we're now on level 4. Wow. That's very convincing, but good thing to collect them.
Somewhere.
We'll take it. But yeah, and I won't also add, actually I'm not going to add anything else towards it. But don't forget to check out my brother Beatles, guys. Because my brother Jack, I call him Good Brother Beatles. I'm like a love you man, keep up the good work, and he's a nice guy. You guys should check him out. Very nice. I mean, he's a baseball expert the way I am. You guys remember, I used to play MLB The Show on the channel, for years and years. Guys playing a team, wanting to have, hip. Here's the thing, guys, try to hip pass a shortstop or a pitcher on the mound that you're facing. You just want to get as much runs as you can. You want to strike people out. You want to... I repeat, fellas, you want to have a lot of fun. You just want to... winning... The fact is, guys, winning would just be a matter of time. As long as you know what you're doing, you guys want to get the fans' attention. You just want to have a lot of fun, and get back to people want to see you play. So that's what matters. But yeah, guys, you guys can search up Beatles Eternally on YouTube, and you guys can check him out. Good friend of mine, good brother of mine on the channel. You guys can check him out. Good dude, good guy. Well, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam for today. My name on Steam is ZachDawson93. And don't forget to check out my brother Beatles, guys. Go to youtube.com/Beatles Eternally. You guys want to play any baseball games? If you have a tablet, if you guys have a tablet, a phone. Can I get this, guys? Hold on. I was trying to see if I can get this one book. Pretty much anything else with a dog horn on it. I feel like I was going to get that quickly. Actually, I want to get that right over here. Well, we're not going to have another spell yet. But there we go. So 5 out of 8, fellas. I'll take time to obtain. And get 3 wishes out of it. But you guys can buy any pre-orders or in-store purchases. Just find me, guys, on Steam, ZachDawson93. Or even if I'm trying to hang out with my 2 loves during the Titanic, one of the best ships for ages. Also, guys, the most important thing, the most important rule, is love, support, and respect is the key. See, awesome, and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We're gonna load a new spell, guys. It's called Reparo. So check this out. If you guys know how to get spells going, this would be a little more intriguing. Reparo, guys, also equals repair. Talk about repairing. And here's the thing about Reparo, guys. The mending charm can be used to mend broken objects and the pieces of the environment, as you guys can see here.
That's it. Very good.
So here's the thing, guys.
If you would like
If we're
to
looking to
practice
fix
mending
anything,
something, have a go
we can
with
use that
broken
spell to
statue in
repair.
the alcove by the
If it's
water.
broken, we can get it back to
Allegedly symbolized
normal and
heartbreak. Perhaps
get back to what it is.
too accurate.
Aisa, make a love shout out. How are you? Happy 2026. How's it going?
Assess.
As long as it's not Napoleon Dynamite and Painesville, not fighting over for president, back in high school. So, I know Don Hito still wants to do a second Napoleon Dynamite, but nobody has ruled it out yet. I would assume we won't get it in the until probably in the future. I mean, whatever they want to have the cards stacked up on it. I mean, I'm not saying if it's going to happen, but I might think they might still do it. But it all depends if. I mean, I do know John Heder is still alive and well. He's like in his 40s now.
Watching from HK.
Oh, good evening to you. I love Aisa. Good way to start 2026. Not with the bang, but good sense of humor, if you will. But yeah. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Now, if you guys could send me out, follow me, connect to my channel, that'd be great. I want my WAs to have something smooth, something to increase and also enlighten.
SS.
And if you guys can also boost me a little bit on the channel. I mean, it's okay if you guys have a yes or no, but I don't think it's going to be a bad idea. Or some sort of, something to really crawl under. But no worries. Okay, guys, the only thing we've got is... all we have on the missing guys is, welcome to the Hogsmaid. So, apparently, guys, Weasley has arranged me to visit the nearby village and replace my lost supplies. I should be able to navigate to the different shops using my map. Now, you guys remember how we took on Sebastian Sallow earlier today? Apparently, he's going to keep me company along the way, so he's going to be like in the new entrance. What you have for dinner, Aisa? I mean, here in the United States, or here in the state of Ohio, it's pretty much morning, so... I mean, technically, you don't want to get the mail if you're in the evenings. If you're in the United States, or UK, or, maybe in the Philippines. I mean, whatever works out, it's not exactly a terrible idea to get its hands on it, or anything with points on it, so... we're not going to have a lock for that. We also have, the Bell Tower Courtyard. That's been discovered already. I'm going to do a little more of exploration for a minute. Absolutely. Well, Aisa, absolutely. Nobody can, identify the odds. And sadly, we're not going to get, the test either. That pretty much is something we cannot control. But alright guys, if you help me, I can help you guys. And it's pretty much that simple between channel and channel. But alright guys, the most important thing, how we can get our stuff to increase between our channels, is we watch our videos in full, like and share the stream guys. You can see we have our social media, our YouTube accounts, Facebook and Twitter X accounts. We can see I get my first place finish at a bowling tournament later on this morning. With a little more snow or any gobbledygook here today. All I know is, guys, we did not get a lot of snow overnight, but we should be fine. But I'm hoping not to have a lot of high spending later on today, since my true love and I, after 2 weeks, we pretty much been waiting, and as patient as a virtue to. All I know is my true love and I, before we tackled dinner yesterday, the week before that did not exactly count. And actually did not count for sure. So, well, guys, we also have. Can we use? Well, we're not gonna go to level 5 just yet, but I will use this one cap. If you look at my character, guys, we also have 334 in coins. Health is 255 in the first few levels. That's pretty much not too bad, if you will. And we also have some sort of thing with after just eating me just now. But no worries. The only thing that monsters would want is man or human flesh. So, because we always have our social media, our YouTube accounts, our Facebook accounts, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. Now speaking of passing, guys, the one that played as one of the Monstars recently in Space Jam, I haven't looked up in gaming news, that much exactly, but I've been going a little more in and out, or taking my time since after 1 week off, and even though I was scheduled to, hopefully get an episode of Final Fantasy Tactics this past Thursday, but the reason why is I was just way too tired, guys. I was pretty much paled. I was tired after this past Wednesday night, and I just didn't feel like doing much of anything. But now we can finally climb back in, and not to have any remorse. So, I'm hoping we can get back to Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Chronicles this coming Thursdays this week. So I don't see that being a problem. Good chance. We're gonna begin with in-game and news, guys. We always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. We're biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting. New Year's resolution. Fantastic, excellent, huge. And also, guys, the law is the strongest power of our community. Do what we can for one another, okay? And, yeah. That's why we're always here. And we always want to get everybody else's attention. Socialization, good laughs. Or anything else, guys, for 3 generations, so. And you guys can also check out new spells. Now, we're not going to unlock a lot of these right now. But we do have the first 4. Just so you can look at them for a minute. Alright, guys, so as far as anything else goes, we have a little more something up the sleeve. I won't get into the latest trending news if you want. So apparently, so you guys remember how? I do recall Johnny Knoxville recently added. Since we haven't seen some sort of a movie franchise with pranks and also with comedy and, something funny. Well, apparently, guys, they are working on a Jackass 5 that will welcome back Bam Margera. Albeit, actually no, Albert or Applet via previously unseen archive footage. So now here's the thing, guys. I've seen the first few movies as a whole, but they're actually funny. If you look at Bad Grandpa, you look at the 4th movie as of this point in time, and I do know Bam Margera was not in the 4th one, since he recently had some sort of lawsuit against him, and I feel like it's not exactly unpleasant, or not a bad idea for Bam Margera to, get into the 5th installment with Johnny Knoxville. Because remember, back when, if you guys remember, Bam Margera was actually fired to have a better feud with Johnny Knoxville's, Jackass team. And then, I do have a bit of an article for a minute. I'm gonna check this out really fast. It actually does state the following. With the reports of Margera sending death threats and asking fans for money to fund a rival movie, The co-creator behind the franchise, his name is Zev Tremaine, responded by gaining a restraining order towards Bandward Zero. So basically, he was not in the fourth one after having death threats between was that pretty much basically got him to court and some sort of doodle that he pretty much did. And I wasn't sure if it was exactly 2 years ago that Bandward Zero did that without any confessions or conflictions or anything, but it's also good to see that Bandward Zero is going to be waiting to return with Johnny Knoxville and the rest, involved in this fifth installment. So, here's the thing, guys, I don't see Bandward Zero getting himself in trouble, especially he keeps something in return. So, and then Johnny Knoxville did actually state the following: "We want to let you know that the fifth movie is back. We'll see you in theaters on June 26th. So I would assume the fifth movie behind this comedy prank funny franchise, I can see the fifth one being good, but 9 times out of 10, if people are like Bandward Zero, you don't wanna get yourselves, get back to reality and causing death threats between a cast member, an actor, director, or writer. I feel like that's not a good fit, but in my opinion, it's good that Bandward Zero is going to be going back to, doing what he's doing, and see whatever awaits the fifth installment. So, June 26th won't be a concern. So we'll see how that really adds up. Pretty much technically as well as an opening world between, the fifth JA movie. So, I will also check this one out real quick, guys. And this is pretty much an unknown question that I'm looking at on IGN.com today. So, so apparently, guys, even though today is the 11th already on the Sunday, apparently, guys, here's the thing, guys, they're already talking about what's going to be this year's Game of the Year towards the end of this year. Now, I do know there's been multiple reports, maybe 2 rumors that GTA 6 is going to be delayed through this year. I'm pretty sure that's still going to be happening, according to Rockstar, but a few people I spoke to, that's pretty much clear and pretty much closer to me. But so the big question is, what game is going to be winning this year? I'm not going to really tell you guys for sure. We'll have you guys go to a website and see what game you guys think it's going to be. We haven't seen the reviews for those games yet. Well, pretty much as of right now. But I do know the games that sounds pretty much new, not exactly untouchable. You look at, let's name a few you've got. You guys remember this past year, Expedition 33 was a pretty good game for that category to win. And that game did actually easily win. And actually swept off its furniture and pretty much won so well. Artwork, thank you. How you doing? Make a love shout out. And to be open and honest, okay. Here's the thing, guys. If GTA 6 does not delay towards the end of this year, that's your Game of the Year. But if it does get delayed, that game is not going to have a chance till next year. That's the only thing I can provide completely. But if it, I'm not going to say if it's going to be, but that game does have an opportunity to win this year. But if Rockstar wants to push its own limits and cause a damn thing to the next towards next year, of 2027, then technically GTA 6 will not win this coming December. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. But, that game, GTA 6 has only been delaying itself between the company, not once but twice. But if they keep the release date for this year, that game's got a bigger chance than any other game. You know, for the PS5, Xbox Series, and on Steam. So, we'll see. Also, guys, the other games to look at. You have the new Control game. It's pretty much a back-to-back. Ever since Control won the 2019 awards, after the last 7 years. So this new Control game, guys, is a sequel. It's called Control Resonant. Resonant. So you guys can check that out. But it will be arriving sometime this year. Now, another good game to look at is the new Marvel's Wolverine. Now, I do see Wolverine doing well. I can see the Marvel Wolverine. I mean, not exactly Deadpool and Wolverine, but I do see Marvel's Wolverine doing well. I don't think it'll be pretty much a trashy game for Marvel. All I know is, guys, if Wolverine, it's going to be set in stone, you know, being returned with Hugh Jackman in it for Avengers Doomsday by December 18th. I do see Wolverine being in the hunt for this year's Game of the Year. But that's, I mean, and that's what GTA 6 starts coming into. But we'll see. I haven't heard of this game. It's called Soros. So Soros did actually feature a pre-order trailer this past year. So you guys can check that out. Now the other game I was looking at is Fable. Now the last time Fable won was like a little over 4 years ago. And it was back in 2021. And you guys remember, Fable is best known for being released on the Xbox, not exactly on PlayStation over the years. I feel like this is no shock that Fable wants to have an opportunity to win this year. But like I said earlier, guys, I'll say it again. The only game that would have an opportunity is Grand Theft Auto 6. So that game will be standing in its way. So if we look at Fable, you have also one of the best games. You look at one of the games, a few games I used to play. You talk about Dragon Age Inquisition, Wizard 3 Wild Hunt, which was cool, and Elden Ring. So if you look at that, here's the thing, guys. If you look at Fable and Expedition 33, that's a tough one. I do know Expedition 33 won so easily this past year during the Game Awards at the time, but I mean that game is really good. That game's really good as an RPG, and it pretty much is the best of all time. Just to clarify. Another game to look at, guys, is the James Bond game. Now it's 007 First Light. I'm not 100% sure if a James Bond game would win later on. I mean, towards the end of this year. I mean, the only games that would have a huge opportunity, or you talk about a big shot, is here's my opinion. If GTA 6 does not delay this year, and if it delays and misses out this year, going into 2027, make no mistake about it, guys. Then GTA 6 won't have an opportunity to win whatsoever. And I would just give Game of the Year and give it to either Wolverine or Fable. So I mean, after all this time, if GTA 6 does not want to win so easily at the end of the year, then that's the only thing I've been hearing, guys. That GTA 6 is going to be delayed again this year. I mean, in my opinion, that's what I heard. But as far as 007 First Light is concerned, I'm not saying if this game does have an opportunity, but I don't believe it'll have a shot if GTA 6 is not delayed. So, the other games, guys, you have Half-Life 3. Which we all know Half-Life Alyx is a good game, too. So, okay, so check this out real quick, guys. You guys remember what I've been saying the last few times so far today. So remember what I was mentioning, guys. If GTA 6 does not, if GTA 6 does not release at the end of this year, and if they delay it to next year, it would be a shock. It would be another shock and pretty much something substantial. If Rockstar decides to delay that set to begin with GTA 6, with not to have any ideas or, have some sort of observation on it. Now, if you look at other games, now if I'm looking at the games I don't see winning, this is just my point of view. I will end on this. Real quick, guys. If GTA 6 does not release and start coming out at the end of this year, I don't see GTA 6 winning till next year. But I don't see 007 winning. Yeah, I mean for me, I would maybe or maybe not say no if 007 is going to win or not. Fable is honestly, guys, Fable is a toss-up, and you also have Marvel's Wolverine. Now, I've heard some good things about Wolverine. So, it's based from the company from Acidomatic. So, but the ones that made, games like way before they announced Wolverine, they're best known for making the second Ratchet and Clank game, which was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So that game was a little more interesting. That game was good. So the only few games I can maybe see winning is Resident Evil Requiem. Doesn't sound strange to me. If you guys have any thoughts on it in the chat, but we all know Resident Evil Requiem is exactly number 9. So, but the game will be releasing on February 27th by the end of February. So, probably not. But the only few games I see winning is either Fable, if GTA 6 does not release at the end of this year. And if it gets here, real quick, guys, I will end on this. If GTA 6 gets delayed till next year, then the only few games I'm leaning towards is either Fable, Wolverine, or Code Vein 2. Code Vein 2, no. I've heard I haven't heard much about Soros. I want to say, guys, Soros is like playing a racing game, but pretty much a different perspective compared to Forza Horizon 5. So, but the only two games I may or may not see winning, maybe a bit of a possibility. Real quick, guys, I will end on this. I've said this or I'll say it again. If GTA 6 does not release this year, and if Rockstar just wants to tell the fans that they're delaying it until we're delaying it till next year, then that game's got it. GTA 6 has it. But if it does not get delayed, that game can easily win. But it would just make Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and Fable having its run for its own money. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt GTA 6 is going to win, but there's been like a few rumors that they're pushing it to next year for that game. So we'll see what happens. Alright, guys, that's going to be the end of that's going to wrap everything up for today. So, I mean, we don't know what the feature is going to be holding. As long as it's something impressive, I mean, something impressing, something about a map or whatever. But I mean, we don't know exactly what Rockstar is going to be doing. You know, as far as GTA 6 has been delayed twice. So, I mean, if they want to delay until next year, it's pretty much the blame and pretty much the fault on them for not getting the game ready and not having GTA 6, you know, pretty much having glory. So, you know, to be at the Game Awards. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's gonna wrap everything up for today, guys. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning as your king and your luckiest man and your first place winner. So based on the schedule, What's Your Love and I, we're gonna be having some good old fun, and I'm hoping to win my second first place win. With my True Love and I later on this morning. So we have to be right at the same location around 10 o'clock this morning. So I did save the rest this morning when I got up earlier. So all I need to do is, you know, refresh and you know, get ready to prepare. But I mean, I got some. I may relax for a little while, and then I can finish off the rest and get a shower going. At least by far, and pretty much something to, you know, capitalize and get done. But my strategy will still be the same. I'm still gonna be airing out. The one ball I've been using, and the one that got me first place last year. I'm still gonna be doing first and second arrow. No distractions, no interruption, no propaganda or anything. So, just remember, guys, I have an average of 223. I single 205. I total 378. So, and I'm always good, despite the fact with throwing strikes. So, but my True Love, basically got third place last year. So, but everybody's got a mind of its own. But remember, guys, to win, you gotta get your shots to be good, and I'm hoping to have that since you guys remember I worked the last 2 Tuesdays, and those were 2 to 7s during the last 2 weeks. So we'll keep something under control, and I'll let you guys know how I did this coming Thursday. But you guys all know, based on the schedule, I'm hoping to return and hopefully be back on Thursday. It's coming Thursday in the mornings for some Final Fantasy Tactics, if it's Chronicles by then, and I'll be back with nice people at Chief in the morning tomorrow. So I will easily, you know, start back up in the morning. I'll have 9 to 2 tomorrow, and another 2 days of WoW this time. It's coming through Tuesday and Wednesday, 2 to 7 Thursday, guys, and also Friday. So that's the name of you. You guys can wish me a lot of luck here today. I need a lot of that. As king and the luckiest man. So if I can get my second first place, it would be a suck. It just depends on the county competition. So, but I'm ready for the competition. Bring them on, and I'll see if I can get another 200 in me, if I can. But you just never know. We'll see, guys, how much strategy we can get and how much we can hold on. But alright, guys, if you guys want to catch more Hogwarts Legacy, it's coming Sunday in the mornings, based on the schedule. Hit that like button, guys, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. And then we'll see. I mean, then we'll see what's going on, and you know, break the silence if you want. So we'll have enough to socialize, have a lot of fun, you know, togetherness, and I mean, my True Love is looking to battle off her fears, and the way I got my first ever first place finish for the first time last year in over 20 years. So I'm just hoping I brought some of those tools with me. So even though I've worked the last couple of weeks on Tuesdays, but I mean, I understand I need the money, but it's like you also want to protect the sport too. So, I mean, that's where everything comes to mind. You want to socialize, you want to see how everything else is going, you know. But we'll see how things work out by later on today. So, but yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment, and let's remember one thing, guys, and the most important rule: love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative, and to make it short and sweet, yes, guys, knowledge is power. I also just got done. I already made Love ZN, my 640th mod, which is pretty much good. So so everything else at Steve has been good, and I'm just going to relax for a little while and get a shower going. I'll probably get a shower later on this morning, but and get something worth tidying up and have enough to, you know, just sort of hold on. And I'm hoping there's not any mess ups when we get on the lane. So I mean, practice will make a lot of sense, and then me get my second first place finish, I hope, would be a good treat to start the year. But we'll see what happens. Keep something futuristic and something excellent. But yeah, guys, yes, guys, knowledge is power. And anytime we manage to find people and socialize with people, all we need to do, guys, is refresh, complete it, follow and share, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you guys can help out the channel, we can help each other out, and I can help you anytime, or whatever works out. As long as if you have somebody being your wingman, if you wasn't 2 Top Gun movies. But don't forget to check out my brother Beatles, guys. He's a good friend of mine, good brother of mine, and I'm his brother Jack, regardless. But my brother Beatles, guys, you guys can check him out on the channel. He enjoys playing Apple Baseball, Diamond Mine Baseball, Adams Park Baseball, any baseball game that he likes to play, and really wants to have fun, and also bring our favorites. Them guys, RPGs, or in front of baseball, just a particular sport. Also, you guys in the chat, Wow and Steve, my family, and my true love, and I going into 9 years of our night to sign pretty soon. So I won't have the next day off request soon, but I won't do anything until maybe like after the 22nd, or maybe before then. We'll see. That's all we have to do, guys. Is follow Sarah on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you guys can help out the channel, connect me, guys, and then we can figure out what we can do on the channel better, and then, you know, get back to reality. Try to figure out something, you know? But no worries. We'll figure something out and finish that puzzle. And finish that question when we get the time. But if there's time, we'll have enough to be free. So, but alright, guys, all we need to do, guys, if we want to get the numbers high, all we need to do is we watch our videos in full, like and share the stream, guys. And so we have our social media, our YouTube accounts, and Facebook accounts, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure everybody is even, and also, guys, we'll have a celebration if I get my second first place win to start the year. But alright, guys, that's gonna wrap up the weekend. You guys have a good rest of your Sunday. Wish me luck, guys, at that bowling tournament later on this morning. And I'm gonna have good sauce to equal, and I'm gonna bring them with me today, and also going into after a while on Tuesday. So pretty much in the afternoon. You know, keep something much more fortunate, and you know, keep track. Whatever's gonna be coming to me, and coming for the rest of us also. Keep something fortunate, and stay focused. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. Just remember, guys, reminder. Don't forget to check out my brother Beatles eternally. He's a baseball fanatic, and so am I. With a lot of partnership, socialization, and getting the baseball games resulted, and turning them in. Like, as soon as possible. But alright guys, you guys have a good rest of your Sunday here in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And until then, I'll see you guys hopefully on Thursday, if I can finally return and play some more Final Fantasy Tactics Evil's Chronicles. Tell you guys how the morning tournament went by then, and then we'll proceed. But yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good night, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. With you as your king and your luckiest man, and your first place winner. And I will see you guys